Long time no see. I'm back, and of course you miss me, I know. So how is everybody doing? I just want to hang out and say hi to my buddies. It's been a long time I haven't seen them. um, you know, let's see who's gonna come in. We give them shout outs one by one. I want to talk about a couple of things. Just want to hang out, it just says hang out. And one of them is very important essentials that you need in your fish room, like stuff that you must have. And if you don't have it, you're gonna have to go get it, pretty much. I mean, you can go without it, but certain things you can't. Miss you too, brother. Jay's Beta Room is here. Shout out. And so here he goes. Jay's Beta Fish Room. One of them, it has nothing to do with the fish room, but it has a lot to do with the fish room. What I have in my hand, you can hear it going. You guys know what that is? Any idea? This is a power box. What is it called? Electric power box. The tripping thingy. Tac tac. Man. Circuit breaker. There you go. I got it. It's the circuit breaker. Hey, I'm gonna put you guys upside down for a second, okay? Give me a second. That was it. I can see better now. So the circuit breaker is very important in the fish room. Why? Let me explain why. We use heaters everywhere, and we put filters and air pumps and fan, and sometimes it gets hot in the summer and stuff works extra, and the circuit breaker gets fried. And if you don't have it, you won't have no power. That happened to me twice already, not once. So that's why I'm here talking about this. The circuit breaker is very, very important in the fish room. Tell me no, people, if you disagree with me. And it's good to know too how to change it also. Shabby Fish is here. Hello, Shabby Fish. Thank you for stopping by. You have to have a circuit breaker, buddy. Because if you don't have a circuit breaker, something goes wrong in your fish room, you can have a fire. And so that's why we have a circuit breaker. It's attached to our house that prevents from, fires and stuff. But sometimes those things fail. So what happened this time? Last time it got hot. I went and got a bigger amp, and the bigger amp this time did go bad, but you can see it's working. But actually it's not. Inside it did a short. It was playing with the lights inside here. It was flickering, and then I kind of noticed it. I went outside and I turned it off a couple times to see it was going to come back, and it didn't come back. So I knew it was bad, and I went and got another one and put it on right away, and I took off some of the load out of it. So yeah, I do pay for electricity. It's a lot of money. Not cheap, guys. Sometimes $400, $450. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is one. How many things you want me to talk about? I can talk about more. Let's put the circuit breaker off, but you need it. Let me tell you, if you have extra one, or if you have a local store that, okay, this circuit breaker, you can find it at Home Depot, you can find it at Lowe's, you can find it on anywhere. You have to go special hardware store, look for it to get it. So, and it cost me 20 bucks. Some circuit breakers cost $10, $5, blah blah blah. And so this is an old school one, old house. No bueno. I mean, it's not good. What are you happy people doing today? I want to feed my Rex here. I want to see DMC can stop by. He always want me to show him how I'm feeding my mud skippers, and I have the black ones right now. I don't need to call the wife for any of it. And I want to talk about a couple things that we need in the fish room. Like another one is one of those TDS meters. This is a good one. It's made by Hannah. I have it for a long time, guys. I haven't calibrated. I'll tell you the truth. Everybody gonna hate me for this right now. It is off only by maybe 10 digits, not that much. I don't use it a lot. I only use it maybe once every 6 months. Battery's full still. So to check your water quality, like I wanted to check this morning, I was looking for this. I wanted to check my flower home water, see how hard, like the hardness and everything. I've been doing nothing but auto water. I haven't added any minerals, so I kind of wanted to see. I've been doing 5-gallon water changes. Last 2 water changes I did before, it was like halfway. So give me a second, let me check some of the water. I'll show you how this works. So I use the bottom part of the pen as a cup. Very simple. And then you push the on button. What it does, I'm going to show you what it does actually. So it's on. So there's another button next to it. It says set and hold. If you push that, this one, it will change from ppm, parts per million, to something called EC, electric conductivity. That's what that is. So parts per million, that's what I usually check, and it's showing pretty high. To me it looks high. It's at 298, let's say 310. Like I said, it's about, yeah, it's at 300 right now, it shows. So that's pretty high. I need to do a 5-gallon water change on it, and that's auto water. It shouldn't be that high. So this is another thing, you know, it shows you how you read your water. So what that means, the hardness of the water, that could be because I had added salt before, and that takes time to remove it, and that doesn't mean the water is dirty. In my case, I have a lot of filters on there, and the flower horn is over there. There's a light on it. If you're not gonna see really good, it's pretty bright. True Panic Assassin, yo, what's happening? We're just hanging out, nothing better to do, talking about stuff that you need in your fish room. Remember, first one was anybody ever talked about this in a fish channel? I don't think so, right? This is very important. You don't have it, you're gonna be need it one day or not. Because if you like me fish room, not one tank fish room, you're gonna blow up a circuit, guys. Trust me, it happened twice, and so I have to be ready for the third time. A breaker, that's true. Second of all, something like this, the pen that reads the water. This is not very necessary, but it helps for a beginner to understand the water, to be the fish. Yes sir, Chewy is here. Hello Chewy. I'm sorry my friend, I saw your premiere. I didn't have a chance. I was going live the same time. I'm sorry. I will go watch it after this live. I really enjoy watching some of the stuff you put out there, Chewy. Very educational. Music stuff is my favorite, especially, you know, I learned the English because of the rock and roll music. You can tell people that. And get earth protection. What are you talking about, Pound and more? Everybody say hi to Chewy. Anyway, so we want to feed the mud skippers on this show, okay? We're not going anywhere yet. We got plenty of battery power here. So let's talk about something else. Something odd again. Not a lot of people talk on their fish room. A crusher. This is a ceramic crusher. I have broken it, the edge, because I dropped it in the floor. And what I do is I crush bigger pieces of food in here so I can feed my smaller mouth fish. You can buy smaller food, but sometimes you have big fish, you have older food left, you can crush it. It's necessary. I use it every day, kind of. I use every day. You can, if you have fry, you can crush food. By the way, let's give a shout out to something. This is not how I'm gonna say. It's not paid for me. It's not any kind of commercial or anything, but I like the service that I got. I want to give them a shout out. So I went to Brine Shrimp. What was it? BrineShrimp.com, but Brine Shrimp Sanghohan, guys. I'm trying to give him a shout out. I can't remember the name. Will, it's right here. BrineShrimpDirect.com. That's the channel. That's the website. Okay, so I've never ordered any brine shrimp from them before. I wanted to see how their brine shrimp stuff is. So I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna let you know about what happened. So I went and go ahead and put an order. My address to the shipping and billing was different. Because of that reason, they stopped the transaction. And then they said they called me, which they didn't. I didn't receive any phone call. They could have done it, but missed it. I don't know what happened, so let's not go over there. Anyway, they apologized for the delay. It was about 7 days I waited. I give people time, guys. A lot of stuff going on in the world out there today, and I understand. But I needed this stuff. So all of a sudden, my wife called them, and she said that, hey, we haven't received our order. We put in an order. And they're like, yes, I'm sorry, we tried to call you guys and nobody answered and this and that. So she went and confirmed the address, FedEx it for 2 days. It didn't come in 2 days. FedEx looks like they messed up. The shipment was down here, the street about 10 miles away. They went and took it to Oakland and they brought it back the next day. So the package was like warm. I didn't like that. I touched the brine shrimps inside. It was a little warm. There was no ice pack or anything. It was hot out there. I hope that doesn't mess up the batch. And the only other thing is that they gave me some samples to try. And one of them, they sell this stuff on their website. So one of them was Cool Earth, preserved with cool cooling methodology. I don't know if you guys ever tried this food. I have been trying it. Some other fish is eating it, but it's not my favorite. I like spirulina. This stuff floats on top. It's more for on the top feeders. I have cichlids. I do have some betas, of course. I'm feeding to the betas. They're munching on it, guys. The big adult betas. Not to lie to you, stuff is okay. I haven't seen any difference. I just got it a couple days ago. Also, that's one of them. There you go. It's called Aquanix. It's got all the stuff on there. That's one sample. Second sample was another cool mix and another type. That one had this one has a protein hydrated fresh frozen mysis shrimp. The other one had earthworms. So different recipes. And then there's another one right here. It's made with brine shrimp. It's for special top feeders. You see killifish right there. And then there was another one it was mainly krill, which is not krill, it was shrimp, yes, and there was a spirulina. So that's for my cichlid stuff. I didn't like it because it's a you gotta have to have like an overhead pump to get it down, and that's inside the house. That's another bag. So it was like 4 big bags like this. Those are pretty big, hefty bags. There's a lot of food in there, you see. No joke, huh? So this was all for free. That's why the shout out for brandshrimpdirect.com. I'll try to put their website if you guys like to purchase some on the bottom later. Also, they sent me 3 vials of something called golden pearl reef and larvae fish, and this is some kind of a brine shrimp or something. Ingredient says marine. Okay, wait, it's a krill, 23% fish something soy. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. It's a recipe, looks like, and this is a 200 to 300 micron size. There's another bag, also another bag, 300 to 500 microns. This is good for fry, I guess. A smaller fish, they don't know, doesn't sink, so you either have to put it in the water, I don't know. So I'm trying it. If I like it, I can order some. But I do like the brine shrimp, which I hatch in the salt water. That's what I'm saying. Golden pearl are great food. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see how it works. I'm gonna try it with my baby betas when they hatch. Some of the wild ones I'm trying to breed out there, you know. Trying. Sorry guys, no coffee. I need some coffee. Let's see what else we need in the fish room. Something very important in case following this fails. What do you think that is? Any idea? I'll give you a second to think about it. What do you think we need? Something that in case electricity fails, that is very important. Couple things is important, but one of those, if you don't have it, you might have a disaster in your hand. Okay, I had enough. I'll tell you. Give me a second. I'll actually show you what it is. Those called air something return stop valves. Okay, so what this is, air goes in one way, and when electricity stops, the water doesn't come back down and mess up your air pump and have it flood your room. So you can see, blows in this way, nothing coming out on the other way. You see that, guys, right? So this is one of those air control, not air control valve. You do need that also, but that's, everybody knows you need that. But this is something important in case the electricity fails and the water, especially high tanks, and when the pump is lower, the way I have it right now, if the electricity stops, the water will return and go back in my pump and mess up the pump. That have never happened here because of I have this very important little piece of tool, and you need bunch of it if you have a bunch of tanks, guys. Alrighty, sounds good, right? Let's see what else we need. We need tweezers to feed the mud skippers right now, right? Here's some black worms. There's a lot of black worms. I tell you how I got this black worms today. I got them for free. How? I'm not gonna give a shout out where I got them from, but I'm gonna tell you how I did. In the pounds outside, you know, summer tubs we put, I have baby lettuce growing. Very beautiful, guys. It's like gorgeous. So just watching it like that, green flower looking thingy on top of your water with bunch of duckweed around it, that's relaxing to me. So we took some of those baby lettuce. They were big pieces, no baby, they were giant baby lettuce, to the LFS, and the LFS gave us about a bunch of worms. I'd say $5, $6 worm. It's okay. Thank you, LFS. Let's feed the mud skippers on behalf of the LFS. Okay, guys, mud skipper sees the worm right now. They're ready to jump on me again. Please don't spook them or they will jump. Here's Rex. Rexy is right there. I'm sorry for the glass is dirty. I'm gonna open one of them. Here we go. Oh, they coming. Here comes. Here comes Speedy right there. And I got some mud skipping food. Ooh, yes. There he goes. Mud skipper's eating food, guys. Nobody jump. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody jump. Oh, that almost happened. Almost lunch on me. Don't you guys do that, huh? Here, Roxy. Okay, that's plenty of worms. I put a little bit in the middle because I have fish here. Two bumblebee gobies. They're alive. Nobody's eating them, which is very good news. I'm happy about that. And there's another mud skipper somewhere else. Sorry, DMC, you gotta have to watch the reviews. Replays, I mean. Yeah, you're missing out. Rex is eating. I don't know where the other one is. I haven't seen her. She's in here. Earlier I saw her. She's in the back hiding somewhere by the filter. I'm sure she'll come out and eat in a minute. But you know what happens is that the black worms, they go in the sand and they stick out a little bit. And then they come out and they dive in here in the water and they eat it. Fish love, what else do they eat, George? So far, I'll tell you the truth, they like cricket, they like mealworm, but I have been feeding them nothing but black worms. That's full of... Oh, there's the other one. Here's the other one. Look at it. Let me give her some food. Here, on the other side. Ooh, don't jump out. Okay, they're going crazy. Here's the... They're going crazy over here. Yeah, you know, I haven't thrown anything else. They eat bugs and stuff, so... Crickets. Mainly crickets, but crickets jump out all over the hardscape and kinda not cool. Here's Rex, he's still munching. He's still munching. Look at him moving his mouth. Hey guys, done with the mud skippers. Let me show you something else before anything goes out, like a circuit breaker or anything like that, you know. Today's show brought you by my friend Aquarium Tots. It's a shout out for my buddy Aquarium Tots. And we just did a trimming about 2 days ago, as you see. Very nice. What I'm saying trimming, like, okay, the plants right here you seen, they were about this high out. These ones. The ones in here, they were this high out. These ones right there, they were this high out. This plant right here covered the whole entire area. This plant was all the way to the top, and I had the bacopa right there, longer also. So I did a trim, the extra ones that I trim. Some of the plants I leave it in there, some of them I take out and I dispose it, you know, make a compost. On and more, hello, welcome. Aqua's been working on this tank for about a year now. No, it hasn't been a year, right? 8 months, 6 months, 7 months. I don't know, guys. I can't keep track. I won't. Why? Just have fun. Forget about time. Enjoy your tanks. I don't know if you guys saw the gudgeons in here. There is a lot of fish. I'll tell you what I have. So the ones you're seeing right now with the red tails, those are white cloud minnows, right? Mountain minnows, white clouds. Also, we have 4 empire gudgeons. Here's one of them in the bush. They haven't got that red coloration on them, but you can see their eye. It could be female, I'm not sure. That means I got debunked again. I got sold, but they weren't too expensive. I tell you the truth, these guys go for 50 bucks. I paid 20 on them. So even if they're female, that's fine for me. They got a little coloration on them. And I'm learning how to keep empire gudgeons alive for right now. In case one day I like to spend more money and get the boys, you know, I won't kill them. So that's a good thing. And I have also baddest. You can see my baddest. Red, beautiful red. There is one I just saw right here a minute ago. Here she is. This is a female, I believe. It could be a male, but I think it's a female because you see the colors is like much duller than the other one you just saw. This is like almost whitish, and then belly is bigger. Oh, look at the red, the male behind. So you see the difference, the male and the female? I think that's the difference. Male, female. Anyway, we have some Mexicans here. I'm sorry, Mexican crawlers. Crawlers. They're called dwarf crawlers. And awesome species. I like to have more. The price went up, tripled right now, so I don't think I'm gonna order anymore anytime soon. I'm hoping that I have a friend that he has some. His name is Beto, that brings me some of his babies when they grow. I went up, tripled the price, guys, in one day. I don't know why, but it did. You've seen the corridoras, right? And there is a couple of the, what do you call those guys? I'm trying to remember the name of them. They're algae eaters. One of the autocinclus. Look at that female baddest eating a black one right now. Check it out right in front of you. She's got one sticking out of her mouth. And that beautiful rusty plant is what is it called? Parrot feather. Also known as mermaid weed. That one. Rusty looking one. Jay Vera, I'm your brother, my friend. I'm Mexican too. If I tell you, you eat my food, Mexican food that I cook, you're gonna say, where'd you learn this, man? From my grandma, abuelita taught me? Yes, sir. Mi abuelita taught me. My mama, my abuelita, she's in rest in peace. Her name was Marie. And actually, actually we say Mari. And so it's the same. For me, it's the same. And Marie is my wife's name, by the way. I love that name for some reason. I think I know the reason. The person that raised me, great person. My mama, she always worked. She is very hardworking mom. My mom, there's nothing I can say wrong about her. She's the most amazing person. Because of her, this is all possible in my life. I'm doing this, guys. If my mom wasn't here, if she would never met my dad, I wouldn't have been able to do any of these fun things in my life. You know, thanks to mom. So let's talk about another thing that we need in the fish room. When you have a long tank like this, guys, in case one day you drop a scissor in there and you don't want to dunk inside, this is a long tank, about 2.5 feet long. I say 28 inches long, maybe 30 inches long. But what you need is one of these long tongues. Look how long this tongue is. And you grab it and you squeeze this way and it will grab the bottom. Look. So one of these goes all the way down here, you see. Very, very important to have one of these in case you want to put a new plant down there. By the way, I put a new plant in here the other day and it melted away. Boop, gone. No more. It's over. Yeah, that one plant, I don't think I'll ever buy it again. I have CO2 in here. You can see my plants. So gorgeous. That was not an aquatic plant. If it was an aquatic plant, it wouldn't have melted like that. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't nice. Jay's bedroom. Yes, I make. What do you want me to tell you? What do you like? What's your favorite Mexican dish? Huevos rancheros. Like, I like it a lot, dude. That one is. I like it. It's easy, simple, amazing, tasty breakfast style. I've done menudo. I've done pasole. I've done what is that called? Salsa verde with the pork. Salsa verde with the chicken. Many other dishes. Hi Mike M, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you calling the Zeus tank. Okay, thanks buddy, you just named it. This is the Zeus tank, guys. From now on, Mike M here, he said this is the Zeus tank, so it's gonna be called the Zeus tank. He said he likes the plants. Thank you for stopping by, Mike. And these are all real plants growing with the carbon dioxide right there. That bubbles coming out of that little atomizer. I also have a blackbeard algae on there, and that's the only place there's blackbeard algae in this tank. There's that atomizer goes from one tank to another. Blackbeard algae does not travel. Trust me, it stays on there. I don't want to scrape it. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. See it? It's like thick. It won't come off even if I try to get it out. You need to have like replace the whole thing. It's the way to get it out. Taco tribes. Oh, those are amazing. You know, there is a taco truck downtown Los Angeles on corner of Vermont and Martin Luther King that has, he comes in around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock sometimes, that has the best ostiones, the best ceviche, camarón con pulpo, amazing dishes, burritos, tortas, con toro, and he has jamaica too. Man, I enjoy eating on that truck, and it's not dirty, guys. There's about 8 people working that truck in the same time, and it's packed, non-stop, packed. I am so sure he's making a bunch of money at this time of the day. The area, everybody loves him. He's an awesome guy. He calls everybody primo. He's a primo, by the way. (21:31 p.m.) That means it is what? 10:34. 21:34 p.m. Right? I don't know. Not sure. Is that military time? 21:34. Eating dinner and watching look like a good Zeus. Yes, there's a shark coming out the back right there, you see. I got this background, guys. It sticks right on the glass. I got this background from the reptile show, believe it or not. When I saw it, it's made for a longer tank, and it's not exactly as big as this tank. In the back, I have it down to like in the back, it's coming down there. So I'm short on this tank about 3 inches on the background, but it doesn't show bad. It's really good. maybe 2 inches short, but it doesn't, you can't see it. Even all the way in the back, you can't see. Nothing's missing. It doesn't show through, doesn't go through the light, doesn't go to the other side. We have Brazilian pennywort. I have Pogostema noctabus. I have what is this? Madagascar lace. This is a Japan tiger spiralis. You see that? Cryptochrony. Nice crypt that grows really tall, really tall. This red plant called Lagunandra moboldii. And you see the fish is really happy in there. They're always dancing for me. You guys know this is my favorite tank right now. I like to sit here. That's why I put it in here. This is where I sit down, right in front of it. And you know, the walkway of my garage is right here. And so it's right here in front of me. I sit down here. I got some water, bucket, sand, water, this, that. I have two great whites. There was another one somewhere. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, there is another one in the back where you see the tail right there. The head's going out of the aquarium, so I cut it off. And the other one is right there. So like there's like two great white, bunch of Zeus or Poseidon. You can see that he's holding a trident right there. Also, there's another trident right behind the filter outtake. There's a nice trident he's holding. Imagine, guys, if I have a nice acrylic tank, a nice sump, what I can do with planted tanks, right? Just imagine. I can be the next planted tank guru. Aquarium Tots, welcome, welcome. I don't know if you were here earlier. I said this show brought to you by Aquarium Tots. Gave you a shout out before you even showed up, my buddy. Hey, I hear you bunch of tons of rocks. If you have any extra rocks, buddy, please bring me some. You know, all the times I give you those beautiful plants. And oh, okay, love you. Be careful. The wife is going, hello HC. Welcome, welcome, my buddy. AC is here. And so, I don't know, I didn't see you HC earlier if you were here watching in the background. Not saying nothing. So the wife's going to get the doggy. She hadn't had a haircut for like 2 months or so. It was bad. It was matted. And so she took it into the vet and they cut her hair. Yes, he holds the whole city of Athens in his hand. The funny thing is I was across the street from Athens, literally Greece, right? That's where Athens is, if I'm not mistaken. So I was across the street only like 2 hours with the boat. That's where I was born, in Lebanon, Beirut. A beautiful, beautiful city. Was called the Paris of the Middle East one time, but I don't know if it's that way still or not. I haven't been there for over 20 years. Hey, we're frozen. Nobody's telling me anything, huh? Okay, let me fix this. 1 second. Come on, buddy. Don't end the stream. Okay, we're back. We're back, guys. We're back. Here's the beta rack. I wasn't gonna show it, but you can see. I'm trying. Last night I tried 2 wild betas. They didn't get along. The male kept tearing her apart. No bubble nest. So I like one day only. I don't give them a chance to kill each other. You know, not nice to do that. So I put the female off for about a week or 2. She'll be back to normal, big and fat. We'll try it with another male. And so I did the introduction right there. I just took out one of the black pieces out, so they saw each other for like 3-4 days. He didn't blow a nest in that tank. I should have known. Kind of that when they see each other, the male starts blowing bubble nests right on top of the cup. So that's like, okay, he's ready. You want to copulate with her, you know. So that's when I take him out and I put him in one of the breeding boxes right there, you see. And so I breed them in those little breeding boxes. Also, last night I got new fish. I love these ones. They're not that expensive. They were $7 each. I picked up 4 of them, and I like to share with you really quick. Show you where they are, and they're looking great, by the way. Ready, set, go. We got some blue angels, guys. This is the beta tank, by the way. As you see, these two hanging out together, and then these other two are in the back right there hanging out together. They just got in yesterday. This called Blue Angels. I think they're from what are they called? Philippine Blue Angels. They are about 2.5, 3 inches almost. Long way. Yeah, about 2 inches, 2.5 inches long. So they're still juveniles, not about maybe 2.5 months old, maybe somewhere around there. Could be 3 months old. You see, right? The plants are right in front of it. These plants are not that big. This is in a 29-gallon tank. Jay's beta, I monitor, not just only, look, I'm doing right now, I'm breeding, right? I'm trying, not breeding. But you see, I have them separated in the tank. There's a little cup underneath. And when he goes and blows bubbles, that means he wants to copulate with her, right? So that's when I leave her. And if he bred with her that night, that's it. If not, I will not leave them by themselves, unless if they will kill each other, like you just said. Literally, the female got torn up. Just to show you really quick, here she is. Her bottom fin, you see how? Jay? If I would have let her be there for another day, she would have died. Or maybe another hour, she would have died. So that's it. When this happens, you got to remove it right away, guys. Oh, we got problem going on here. I didn't know. Okay, why is this problem? Because of that in the back. Okay, I gotta fix it. Okay, glad I caught it. Woo! Little flooding going on. Aqua, you gotta watch out, buddy. Yeah, guys, I gotta watch out. Little flooding going on here. It's not much, but it's a little bit. Anyway, let's back to that topic here. So here's the female. You see how she's torn up? And this was the bad boy that did that to her. So there's like a divider right now. You can't see her. So we'll leave them alone. They'll recover back. Trust me. The food and the water that I do, the water change, in about 3 days she'll be back to normal. Chevy Fish, you're welcome, buddy. This one is the sump that I'm using for the betas, by the way. That is the intake for the sump, and you know how it works. And then come back down, outtake. I'm thinking about putting a extra filter up there and putting this UV light inside. It's a box that water comes in, UV light will touch it still, and it's a good idea because the fish not supposed to see the UV light, and I haven't turned it on since I got this fish. I'm not gonna turn it on. It's unplugged. It's right there, guys. It's unplugged. See it? So we don't want to blind my fish. These guys are growing big. and they're looking great. Remember, I had a little incident with them. Nothing wrong with all. Look at them all. Just so gorgeous. All their fins are okay. No white spots on any of the fish. There's always aggression in between them. They're like biscuits. They got the boss, the big boss. They're cichlids. You know how it is. Cichlids. You gotta look that one. He's the big boss. He's always pushing everybody around. He gives them hard time. But their colors are amazing, guys. Look at that. These guys are big, about 4 inches long. They get like good 10 inches, guys. I had ones before, big ones like that. Like a big 10 to 12 inches actually. Alrighty. Jay's beta, because you're here, here's some beta for you, beta show. The tank is a little dirty in the front, has algae, but here's some of the fries prior have been growing. You can see there's a lot, like over 50 in here right now. Also, I have some in here too. More smaller fries growing, about maybe 10, 15, you see that? Yeah. Moss and stuff everywhere. Yes, sir. Nice heroes. They get big and they are aggressive. Yes, sir. In few days, exactly like you said, in few days. So this is the baby water lettuce. In here, in the tanks, it stays small like this. It will throw little babies like that. And these babies will get that big and it will throw its own babies, so it will like multiply every day, 1, 2, and you know, it all depends on the light. You can see it's all on the underneath the light. There's nothing on this side here except that couple of them. Alrighty, anybody want to see anything else? I want to kind of end it. It's been about 50 minutes. We want to go about an hour. Yeah, look at this tank really quick. It's been doing great. Some of my beta that I bred. Jay's beta, these are some females. I think there's one male in here. Some red green dragons. I like those a lot. The dragons I really enjoy. Sorry for the glare. Oh man, camera not gonna zoom in really good. Doesn't want to do it. There you go. There's about 4 of them in there, that's it. There's one really nice one. You gotta come over here, man. Just not say I want some, I want some. Well, if you don't come over here, some other people want them too, buddy. They're gonna be here, take them before you. Jay's better. You gotta DM me, text me. Don't want to talk about price on the channel, you know. Me and you, you know, you're another fellow YouTuber. There's bread and butter between me and you, so that means you get a different price than a person that I just met. Yeah, these are awesome, and here's some of the males of those. Check it out. Not for sale, okay? Hey, come on, buddy, turn around. Oh, well, let me put a light on it. Hold on. We gotta say those are awesome with a light on there. Hold on. There's a light on the skies. Come on. Okay. Ooh, I'm blind. Oh, that light is not good. Not good, not good. There's one, there's one, this is a nice one right here. Come on, dude, show us what you got. Sorry guys, the light is like messed up. I don't think you can see it. I don't like this light at all. It's not showing the colors of the betta. So there's like a couple males. There's one right there, there's one right there. There's two males, a couple females. There's a female right there, and there's another female in this type, in this little thingy. Those are the one recipe that I did. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to breed them back to their dad. The dad, I might be able to, but he's always like laying down here. He's not sick or anything. He's not dead or anything. He's eating, not whole a lot, but he's like tired. He's old, look like to me. To me, it looks like it's just an age thingy. Like he doesn't have fungus on him. Nothing wrong. It is a black galaxy. I mean, a red galaxy, whatever you call that one. He's just sleeping. Wake up, dude. See him? Nothing wrong with him, guys. He's just old and big. Come on, dude. Get up. Yeah, he's looking good. Oh. There's an alien. There's the glow one. There's another alien. There's another glow. Alrighty guys, let's say goodbye. I'm back. I hope you liked the little hangout show. We did what we could. Try to get it flare. Is that like a good thing to do every day? For like, they said it's good to do it for 15 minutes to get some exercise. Thank you, Jezbera. Thank you. You guys have a great day, guys. Thank you, Mike M, for stopping by also. You're welcome, guys. Later. Have fun. We'll see you soon.